Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Battlefield 4, and this is some more Pound-Side gameplay. Today we're using the AK5C. Okay, excuse me, pardon me. I've got to, paddle you for being a bad boy. Oh, your friend was here too, he's a witness. Yeah, I'm in that mood. Anyways, the AK5C, in my opinion, is one of the best guns in the game because it's so well-rounded. It's got the beauty and the booty, you know what I'm saying? It's got this comfort level that is good at close range, medium range, and can be properly used at long range, and it's a carbine. Now, what that means, what that translates to, is this weapon is quite comfortable for any and all classes. For example, I have a buddy of mine, Drifter. He messaged me yesterday on Twitter, and he was like, "Hey, dude, I need you to get on. I keep playing engineer, and though I'm doing good stuff and keeping everything out of the air, you got to keep the things out of the ground, all the Diglets and Doug Trios. No, he keeps all the things out of the air, but he says he can't do any work and can do nothing with the PDWs. Talking about the PP2000 and the MX4." He's playing Conquest. Those are not weapons for Conquest. Those are not Conquest weapons. It's taking a baseball to a bowling rink. It just does not happen. Bowling alley. What kind of rink? What the fuck, pound? So, that's what I'm talking. Actually, I think back in the day they used to be called bowling rinks. Don't be mad. Google it. So, anyways, they exist. What I'm talking about is the AK5C allows this level of comfort for classes that do not have weapons designated to them. How do I feel about that? I don't know. I'm kind of mixed signals. I liked the idea of having limited possible weapons for, like, recon, for example, in Battlefield 3. The only long-range possibility that you had from that game was the AS Vow, and it wasn't even a logical choice until it got the extended mags laid on in the game's existence. So, at the end of the day, recon was meant to be the DMRs, the MK11 mod, and sniper rifles only. If you wanted to, you could put on a PDW and be a little bit more aggressive with it, but that was optional. That was your choice. You had to either go close range or long range, and there was no middle ground. This gun ushers in the chance of having a middle ground, something that can perform well at all ranges and is fully automatic. What's that mean for this game is it complicates things. It brings in more of a use for games and for guns and classes like Engineer and Recon. What this means is Recon now has a stronger purpose. I see a lot of people that play Recon now and only use shotguns. I've had guys run around with C4 and the QBS. I've seen guys run around with this weapon. So my suggestion for people that do not know, but the carbines are a logical choice to use when playing other classes. Engineer, for example. I think Drifter honestly does not know that you could put on the AK5C and start doing work. You could play much more comfortably using the Engineer category on Conquest. Now, if I'm playing Domination using Engineer, hell yeah, I'm going to use the PDWs. But, given the map, given the playstyle, given the game type you're actually in, you may want to switch over and use some of the carbines. And the AK5C is probably my favorite well-rounded weapon in the game. It's the gun that I go to that is quite reliable. Is it the strongest in the game? Do I think it competes against the AK-12? No. Do I think it competes against the PDWs in close range? No. But I think it's got something to offer at all ranges, and the fact that it is available, it's the closest thing you can get to one of those assault weapons. I say go for it, because I find myself to perform pretty well with it. So I'd recommend you guys adding it to your arsenal if you have not yet, for the reason being is that you could use it in other classes, and that's what makes it valuable. Right now, the DMRs are not too reliable. They will have more of a purpose when you can start putting the red dot sight or 6x, 8x or something on it. But for now, this is kind of the gun to go to in the beta, and will continue to be one of the more logical weapons to use when it comes down to it. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to click that like button, as it does help out a lot. We have one more gun to go, and that is the AK-12, the starter weapon of choice. And I will catch you guys on that video later on tonight. So if you want to see any more of the other gun reviews, all the guns I have gone through, so if you guys are like, oh wow, I want to see what the DMRs do, all that stuff's located in the description below. So go check that out. Dig into my fridge, bitch. I love you. I mean, have a good day.